be looking at the background of Thomas Wolfe today. Who is Thomas Wolfe and what is his writing style? Remember, we picked up his book already to read. We want to learn about his writing style and who he is. Let's get started. Thomas Wolfe was an American novelist and then a story writer. Basically short stories. He writes short stories and then novels. He was born in 1900, October 3rd. Unfortunately, he died very young. He died in September 15, 1938. Wolfe is best known for his autobiographical novels, including Look Homeward, Angel, and Of Time and the River. His writing is highly descriptive and often draws from his own life experiences. He writes from things around him, how he has been living his life, all of those. Wolfe's works are considered to be part of the Southern literary tradition. And is also known for his distinctive and worthy writing style. His words are always worthy. A lot of words to explain whatever he's trying to communicate. He wants to let you know that, oh, this is what I'm trying to talk about. So he pays close attention to words in order to communicate whatever he's trying to say. So he used a lot of words, and the way he would express it, you would be as though you were even part of what he's trying to narrate. So he used a lot of descriptive words in order to show you details of whatever he's trying to communicate to you. Do you understand? So his work is very descriptive. He uses descriptive explanation for his works, for his characters, for all of those. He's one of the prominent American authors of the early 20th century. Now let's look at his writing style. What are the things we should note about his writing style? How does he write? What are the things we should observe about his writing style, so that when we are going to appreciate his work, we would take note of them? You need to understand that the way Thomas Wolfe writes is often described as worthy. I mentioned that already. He uses descriptive words. He uses a number of words in order to express details of whatever he's trying to communicate. So he uses these words to express his thoughts and describe things in depth, so that you as a reader, you can easily get acquainted with whatever he's trying to explain. You can easily see it. I mentioned the fact that you would even feel as though you are part of the story yourself. So this is how he writes. He studies from his environment, whatever is happening in his environment. He makes use of them and communicate them through words. And the way we even describe the words, he describes it to the letter. All right? That's one of the style you should take note of. You can just even describe him as a chef. You want to put this ingredient, you want to put that ingredient. You don't just want to miss any of the spices. You want to put all of them into, so that the delicacy can come out fantastic. You understand? So this is what he does. He uses every word possible. He uses every descriptive word possible in order to explain, in order to communicate his thought or experiences in his book. And this produces an enriching and detailed narrative. That's what it does. His sentences are always long and flowing. If you look at Look Homeward, Angel, you will discover that it's a lengthy book because of the way he writes. So he uses lengthy words, and then as a result, you have a lengthy note or lengthy narrative. So it's almost like a river of words. He loves to dive deep into the emotions and then the thoughts of his characters. You can easily read their thoughts. He'll describe a scene or even a person with so much detail that it feels as though you are right there experiencing it yourself. So Wolfe's writing is often personal, as he always draws is even the work of art we're going to read after now, you'll see him drawing his experiences from whatever happens from his environment, what has happened from his environment, and from what his mother set up and all. So that is what he does. So he pours his own feelings and memories into his stories. He gives it all to it, making them very heartfelt. It's like he's sharing a piece of his soul with the reader. He wants the reader to really have a good grasp of whatever he's communicating. He wants his intention to be well read and well known by his reader. So he's engaging the mind of the reader through his words, and then the way he would describe his characters and the personalities of his characters. So in summary, you can say that Thomas Wolfe's writing style is characterized by its detailed, word-rich descriptions, emotional depth, and a personal touch that invites readers into his own world and experiences. So as we delve into his writing, the fire and the new, we'll be looking at these elements, these characteristics in his characters and the narrative, and see how he was able to drive home his point. And we will be appreciating the text afterwards. Thank you for joining in. Have a good day.